Hello, thank you so much for joining me, and today we're going to be doing crafts with mudlarking finds. Hello and welcome to Mudlarking Crafts with the items that I find mudlarking. Okay, so here we have it. This week we've finally reached the candle making craft. I keep promising it that I'm going to make a candle with the milk glass jars. Okay, I have downsized this craft somewhat. It was going to be a ginormous something with this ginormous heart, but I have downsized it somewhat to this smaller heart here because it just would have been massive. It just would have taken ages, and I've got nowhere to put it, to be fair. I've got nowhere to store it in my house. Right, so what have I got? I have got a glass stand that I found on one of the recent Mudlarks. Okay, and I have a wooden heart. I have had this for years and years and years. I think I've got two of them. There's two floating about here somewhere. This is one of them. I have glued it onto this stand already. I'm thinking I might just leave this stand as glass because it's quite nice as it is. Quite a nice little stand. Okay, so with this wooden heart glued on there. Okay, I've chosen three little milk glass jars. Three different ones. Okay, for the candles. A few stickers and word things that have love somewhere on them, or friendship or kindness or something like that to choose from. I've got some paper hearts. They were given to me in a packet like that. They're just like, is that sort of thing? Yeah, so lots of those. I have got wicks for the candles. I've got, just off to the side here, I've got a wax pot melting the wax as we speak. I'm just using beeswax. So I'm using, I do have some soya wax somewhere, but I don't know where it is, can't find it. A few bits of ribbon in reds, pinks. I've got mica powders because I'm hoping I can colour the wax for the candles with the mica powder. A little bit of pink ribbon, a little bit of pink paint, my silver paint. So I might not use everything, and silver gilding flakes. Okay. And also these little moulds here. I was thinking of making some heart-shaped little wax moulds to put on the candles. I might do. And I've got this because I'm thinking, how can I put the wax in there? And I thought if I do it quick enough, I can draw it out and just do that. We'll see. We will see. Okay, so I think while that's melting, because it takes blooming ages, it's just in a wax melt pot. You know what you have for like waxing your legs? Just one of those. It does it, but it's, you know, it's a fairly slow process. Okay, it's nearly all melted. Let's just move it out of the way so it's not in the way. Okay, right, let's decorate this. Right, I might give it a coat of this, but I don't want it to be a solid colour. This is dark orchid magenta. So as a base colour, I might have that. Then put either the silver paint over it or the gilding flakes and just have a little bit of that showing through. Right, so let's just do it with this first and see how we go. Let's use a little dish to put some paint in. There we go, see how we go with that. This is just acrylic. Acrylic paint is great, it dries fast. It's a really good colour. There we go. That's a really lovely bright colour, that. I'll just do the underneath first, I think, then I can concentrate on the top. These are my lovely new Timu brushes, which I desperately needed, didn't I? Okay. Yeah, this glass stand is really quite a nice one, so I think I might just leave it clear. Okay, I say this brush is nice. All the blooming things are coming off it. The hairs. Hang on, one sec. It's going to be a hairless brush. Good grief. Right, that is a beautiful colour. I am going to have to stretch. Wow, this is, I don't know if you can see it. Well, the hairs that are coming off my brush. Bloody neck. I don't know how to get them off. I have to scrape it with my finger or something. Good grief. Spoke too soon about the brushes. It's going to be a hairy heart. Right. There we go. That's painted. I'm just going to pick off these hairs here, dry it, and come back to you for the next part. But basically, I've started off with a base colour of this lovely magenta pink. Okay, that's dried. It's still quite hairy, but let's just ignore the hairs on it. I can't do anything about that now. Right, I think I'm going to sort of dry brush, not using that brush though. Let's get a different brush. Don't think that brush likes us. Right, I've just got my silver shabby chic furniture paint, okay? So it's antique silver. Give it a bit of shake. Scissors, of course, they're not to hand. That would be too much to hope for. Oh yes, here they are. Okay. Right, I'm just going to... I'll try it underneath first. Okay. Sorry. Just going to... Don't want much on my brush. So can you see? Not quite a dry brush, but not far off a dry brush. Just to mask. So I don't know if you can see what that is. Just a really thin, yeah, just a really thin coat, let's call it. It's not a dry brushing. There is paint on that brush. You'll probably be able to see it better when I do the top bit rather than just around this underneath bit. Okay, right, let's do the top. Be able to see it a bit better then, I think. Maybe if I sort of do half of it. Can you see? I've got to try and get out the glare of the lights, really. I think you get the idea. We have got the pink coming through, but that silver bit on top just takes the gaudiness off. Right, okay, I'm going to say that actually looks beautiful. Just These lights in here are so bright, it's very difficult to show it. And you can see all the blooming hairs though. Right, ignore the hairs. That just gives it character. Right, let's just call the hairs character. Okay, right. Okay, that's looking nice. It's looking nice. But we've got these paper hearts here. So I'm just going to give this a dry. And then I might actually glue some of these paper hearts onto here as well. So just let me give this a dry. Right, okay, that's dry. Apart from the hairs, it looks fabulous. Ignore the hairs. Okay, right, what I'm going to do is I've got these paper hearts and I'm just going to get some of this mica powder. Right, and I'm just going to give these hearts a little dusting of a pink mica powder. Right, so let's do that out of the way. It's basically just dusting it on. You might not be able to see very much difference on the camera up there, but what it is just giving it a slight pink colour and a bit of a shimmer. Okay, I'll probably, if I put two together, you might be able to see. So that's one that's got it on. And that one hasn't. You can't see the shimmer, but it's shimmery and it's a little bit pinker. Okay, so I'll just do that to a few of them. And I'll glue them on top of this thing here. Okay, there we go, just a few. Right, let's use that same paintbrush. I've just got some tacky glue here. Just going to glue it on with some good old tacky glue. Okay. See, I'm just going to put them all over. Right, you know what? I think that's enough. Let's just... Okay, a few little hearts around there just to add to it. Right, okay, let's get that in the water. We've got hearts on. The wax is melting nicely. That's melted. I'm going to... let's... I wonder if that's enough. I think I might add a little bit of something else to this. Okay. I've got this one. I think I will. I think I might as well. I'm going to start at the back. Got a little bit of glue on there. Oops. There you go. I really need a thin nozzled glue gun. Mate got one for Christmas, but I didn't. I should have got one. There we go, just gluing it all the way around, just putting the hot glue onto the heart edge. and then getting the pom-pom ribbon pressed onto it. To show you. Like that. It's been a long time since I made candles. If you remember the last candles I made a mould of a doll's head and then made candles out of them. And that one took a very, very long time. I'm not doing anything half as complicated this time. I'm doing something that everybody can do. Okay, something really, really easy. Oh, this is coming together nicely. Oops, ouch, hot. Well, it's not a craft unless I burn my fingers, is it? Right, let's give that a little bit of a snip, then I can show you what we've done. There we go. Right, that's done. That is done, done, done. Okay, that's a lot nicer actually. Right, shimmery with the little paper hearts that are slightly shimmered and pink, and that on it. Definitely think I'm going to leave that as is. Right, so we've got our base. I think I'm very happy with our base there. Okay, I think I might see about doing some of these hearts. So I've got the wax, it's melted, and I'm hoping, I haven't done it before, I didn't colour the last ones. I'm hoping by putting mica powder in, it will colour them. So if I put the lighter coloured mica powder in first, pink, it just says pink, I'm hoping it'll colour it. If this works, it works. If it doesn't, not much I can do about it really. So I'll put some mica powder in, give it a stir and see what happens. Okay, I think it might work. It's certainly doing what, oh gosh me, don't stir it with a plastic, end of a plastic thing. Right, I think that might work. I'm going to put a bit more in though. Why not? Okay, I need something metal to stir it with, not plastic. Scissors. Don't worry, I will wipe my scissors. Just going to wipe my scissors so I don't end up with wax covered scissors. Okay. Right, let's see if this syringe works. So what I'm going to do, let's put it here. I haven't done this before. This is just the only way I can think of doing these, if I could do it quickly enough. Right, I've got some wax up there, and I'm going to quickly just, oops, put the wax, gosh, it's into these heart moulds here. It's starting to set a little bit, I think. What do you think? I probably don't need the big ones, but I've got the wax in this thing, so I might as well. Right, okay. I've done that. I've syringed, just using one of these plastic syringes that I've had lying around from when I used to do slime. Okay, in those little hearts. Let them set over there. Okay, we've got this. Right, I want to make the wax, though, a different colour in the candles, so I'm going to add this brighter pink. Right, a little bit of that. that one's just rose pink. I'll just use my scissors again, which is probably very poor crafting to use your scissors to stir the wax, but I don't care. Okay, right, I don't need that just now because I think I'm going to decorate the pots first. Alright, that's that. I'm going to turn that down. I'm going to turn the temperature down on that a little bit. Okay. I think it's going to be a nice colour. Turn that down on that. And then let's get these and let's decorate them a little bit. Right, okay, let's start with this one here, I think. I've got a nice sticker that says love. I'm going to cut out the white border on this sticker. Okay, and then I'm going to peel it off. Oops. Should we have it jaunty angle? No, I'm going to have it straight. Go. Let's get it more in the middle. Okay. Straight on the pot like that. Then let's put something around the neck. Let's see what we've got here. I do like a little bit of the red, actually. We can do some sort of red and pink, so I'm going to put some of this round. I'll just tie it round and tie it, securing it in a little knot. There, okay. But I'm going to put some pink on as well, I think. Let me undo this one. Okay, that's a lovely, thick sort of rick-rack. There you go, thick rick-rack one. Okay, let's cut that there. I like that with a little bit of the red poking through. A little bit of that and a little bit of that. Okay. Can you see? And I am going to probably, to stop that going wafting into a candle flame, I am just going to put a little bit of glue on there. I'm just going to stick it on the milk glass because the last thing I want is these little things wafting about and going into the candle next to it. There you go. They're secure like that. That one's okay. Right, we've got paper hearts. I've still got a little pink one here. So, you know what they look like, those little paper pink hearts. I'm going to glue it on. Sorry, just putting glue on the back. Pops it on there, that looks nice. Okay. These are candles, so we don't need to go too crazy. Right, shall we... Tell you what. When I make one, shall I pour it? Then we can see if it's better to pour it before I do the decorating. Right, so these candles come with like a double-sided sticky thing so that you can stick your wick. Oops, if you can get it through. Stick your wick in the base. And let me get some scissors. That's it, to push it on. So that wick is now firmly stuck on the base. Use one of these to keep the candle, the wick, sorry. We'll do that in a minute because I need to pour the wax in first, I think. Okay. Right, we'll always use this, and she took the piece of wire off there. So I have no idea where that piece of wire is now. Let's give it a stir. Give my scissors a wipe. Okay, because this wire is supposed to help you pour. Let's move everything out of the way because we know it's going to go wrong. Okay, let's move that there. You're supposed to pour on the edge of that wire. Okay. Don't think that went too badly. A little bit of drip. I'm actually going to leave. Shall I leave it? I should take it off. You know what? I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave that dripped wax down the side there. I quite like that as an effect. Right, we want that because we want our little wick in the middle of the candle. Well, and that'll help it stay in the middle. Okay, that's one done. A little bit of spillage down the back, doesn't matter. I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave that. Right, so I think it's okay to decorate the pot first. Okay, let's do this one. What have we got? Love letters. Right, I've got a little love letters thing here. I'm going to cut the white border off. And just the corners off, just to give it a little shape. Like so. So we've given it a little bit of shape. I think I might glue a heart on first and then put the sticker over it in a second. So, gluing a heart on there. You can see those are, looks like they're setting. They're very, very light coloured pink hearts. I think it'd have been a better colour with the mica if I'd have used the other wax, the white wax, but I used what I've got. Right, okay, that's stuck on there. I'm going to put that sticker on, just going over the heart a little bit. Okay, you see that? Just with the heart sticking out there. Okay, right. What have we got? We've got this one. A little bit of red again, I think. A different one. Red and white, maybe? Yep, I think we'll have that one. Okay, same goes for that. Little pokey up things, just to stop it from wafting onto a candle. There we go. Stick them down there as if they naturally fell that way. Let me see. I don't want it just bright red. Shall we have some of that as well? No, not that one. Not. A bit of that with the pink on, I think. Just to hide that red. Hide it a little bit, that is. I think we'll do the same with those little There you go, just hold it down a little bit. Right, what should we put on that? So we might as well stick another heart on. Right, bit of glue. Oops. A big blob of glue on that heart. Okay, just simply decorating these. They're just simple things. Right, let's peel the backing of this. Ooh, very sticky. Stick it in the bottom. That's stuck, nicely secure. Right, let's go for it. Give it a bit of a stir. Okay. Okay. Right, we need the other one of these. There we go. What I'm going to do, I've only got 2 of these metal things, so I'm just going to wait for this first one to set just a little bit so that I can work on the third one. Right, okay, this one it's not dried, but it's dried enough for me to take that out. Just the middle bit there is setting still. Okay, but it's looking nice and pink. It goes very, very light when it's dry. So we've got this last one now, so we can concentrate on this one. Didn't use the gilding flakes in the end, did we? Right, doesn't matter. What have we got here? When I saw you, I fell in love, and you smiled because you knew. Quite like that one. That's William Shakespeare. It's not a sticker. Just like a little phrase thing, which I will... Shall I glue it on or shall I... Yeah, I'll glue that on. Okay, with the tacky glue because it's nice and strong and quick drying. Like I say, these are just a simple little quick Valentine's candle make this. Oops, let's not stick it on upside down. That'd be a shame. There we go. Just going to hold it on a second because it is shaped, and it's a shaped jar. Okay. I think we will have some of this. I've got enough of that. Might be able to glue that one on actually because I do quite like that little brown and pink one. Put the join at the back, and I'll put it at the side where we're going to put all the knots. Put the join at the side, one sec. Okay, there we go. Just had enough to go around it once with that colour. So you can see. Colour there. Okay. Then I think I'll have a bit of this. Wrapped in with a bit of thin bit of red, I think. At the same time. Oh, what we're doing? Wrong one. Let's move that out of the way. Okay, I like a flash of red on these candles here, these Valentine candles. Let's tighten a knot. And you know the score with those little dangly bits. I'm just going to attach them to the side, just so we don't burn the house down. Okay, got that. Little heart, why not? Sec. Okay, very simple. Simple little Valentine's candle here. Right, I'm going to put the wax in this one. We might just have enough. I'm just stirring the mic. I can see it settled to the bottom a little bit. Okay, there we go. Oh gosh, I haven't put the wick in. Oh my gosh, I've not put the wick in. Oh. Hang on. Oh, I've not put the wick in. Shall we just try it anyway? Right, that's at the bottom. Oh my goodness me. I hope you were all shouting you've not put the wick in. I need my metal thing here to put that. Without this, you could, I don't know, use bits of card, use a piece of card or something to get that wick to sit in the middle. Okay, I can see that it's got a little bit of a hole there. I'm going to fill that with wax. I'm going to use my syringe. Okay. So I've done that. I've had that before. I don't know why it is. Maybe it's too hot. I don't know. But I will fill that hole. That one has got a little bit of a hole as well. I'm going to fill that hole. It's not completely set because I can feel it's still very warm inside. I'm going to let me melt that a little bit. Right, anyway, I'll fill that with a little bit of this wax when I've melted the syringe. Just melted the wax in the syringe, and we'll come back when they're all set and we'll do the little hearts and decorate it that way and see what it's like together on the stand. Okay, I'll be back in a second. Okay, we've got 3 candles. This not set on the inside, but they're set enough for us to work with now. So we've got this candle here, pink one. Let's just snip the wick down a little. Then we've got this one, the love letter one, the little heart. Okay, that pink one. Let's snip that one. Then we've got this one where we added the wick late, but not to worry. It's still in there, it's not quite central, will live. Okay, right, now we've got these hearts here. Hopefully they'll just pop out of the mould. Okay, which they are doing. Just pop them out. Some in a different colour as well while I was waiting. So we've got lots of heart. Oh, even a little titchy tiny one. Very, very small one. Super tiny. Super tiny ones. Oops. Just tidying up the tiny little one. Went over the edge a little bit. Okay, little tiny heart. Just trimming off where the wax went outside the mould. Okay, right, we've got a lot of little wax hearts here now. So, I presume I can, if I just do my usual, this has been quite handy actually, this syringe. Okay, because now I can get the wax in the syringe and I can put wax on here and then I can just set any hearts, little hearts onto it, can't I? Okay. That in theory should set. Okay. Maybe another little one there. Okay. Here we go. Little hearts on the top of there. Okay, let's, oops. Oops, wax all over my hands, it doesn't matter. Right, we could have a nice dauber of a heart on that one, and then maybe a couple of little titchy ones. Oops. Like another little titchy one there. Just leaving the syringe in the wax so that so that the wax doesn't set. Right, there you go, there's that one. It's got a few little hearts on that one. Then this last one, a bit more wax in there. I'll suck it up through the syringe and then put it back down through the syringe just in case anything is set in there. Okay. Right, let's fill it with a bit of wax. Work quite quickly. Right, there we go. Got a few left we can use in another project. Right, there you go. A few hearts in there. Just let me quickly do that syringe. Get out as much wax as I can. Right, okay. Whew, right, we're finished. Let's put it all onto this stand next. Okay, here we have it. We've got our lovely stand. That looks absolutely amazing. Beautiful. That colour coming through. And the little pom-pom thing around the edge, and we kept the stand clear. Okay, and we're just going to place our candles on. Simple as that. Right, you can't see it, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring it up to the top camera. We've done it. Very simple one, very quick. I nearly did it with that massive heart. It's on the floor now, but that other heart was massive. I would have been here all day doing something with that, honestly. Right, so here we go. Here is our little Valentine's candle set. Okay, so we've got the glass stand here that I found. The old wooden heart that I've had for, oh gosh, years and years and years. Never done anything with it. We've got our milk glass jars, which we have made into candles with our wax hearts on. Okay, that's that one. Oops. Let's get that one. Sorry. That way. With hearts on the top. Very difficult to look at the television and do it at the same time. And then we've got that one. The hearts on. There you go. I think you'll agree that they look amazing, and I've still got plenty of milk glass jars left to do something else. There you go. Lovely little Valentine's candles. So, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't pressed that like, please do it now. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Crafting is only a small part of our channel. Our main channel is mudlarking, tiplarking, going to bottle jumps, etc., finding little gems to craft with, like the milk glass jars that I found, and this stand, which was an old sort of bowl thing. So yeah, please subscribe. Watch our Saturday shows for our mudlarking, and our every other Wednesday, more or less, every other Wednesday for our crafting with the things that we find. Okay, thank you. Goodbye.